Hello, welcome back to Titan Quest Immortal Throne, and you are seeing me up there because this is another one of the discovered corrupted videos. Oddly enough, this video will actually play on my computer. It just won't upload to YouTube. And I've tried, it gets stuck at 95% processed. And I've tried some of the various fixes I've found and none of them seem to work. So instead, I'm just doing it with Miya. I haven't, there's a couple other corrupted videos that are in the case of just won't process. One of those I fixed one of those was really early, but I fixed it by reprocessing the video through Newbie Maker, and it uploaded just fine. This one I tried to do that, and it didn't work at all. Now, I still haven't attempted that on some of the other ones, and I'm beginning to think maybe I'll be going through and discover there's some more corrupted videos, and I'll have to start a third character. And this will become a let's play of, let's look at the various ways you can play Titan Quest. Mostly with Uweli, but sometimes with other characters. Okay, so at this point, Miya is level 21, which is about the same, which is the same level that Uweli was at this point in the game. However, you know the beggar quest that was in the video right before this one and gave Uweli a really nice ring? Just did that, and so now Uweli has 2 blue rings. Oh wait, the bloodstone was something Uweli found. But Miya found something called a ward stone, which got put into the transfer section. That's also a blue ring. And here's her copy of the pain. So I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's really nice, as you've seen with Uweli. And she still has this, and she still has this, and she still has this. So the only things that aren't blue yet are her hat and her bracers. Anyway, I'm going to go up to the... Okay, I've already done that. I've already talked to everybody. I'm going to go up to the gate here. Now, there are 2 gates. One of these is the Gate of the Palm. This would take you a really long roundabout route to get to the Fayoum Oasis. Uweli will come back that way. And this is the Gate of the Sphinx, which will take you directly to Gazey. I almost always go straight to Gazey, and then I come back around the other way. Sometimes I do it the opposite, but this case, the part that's missing is the Gazey area, so I won't be going to the Fayoum Oasis. You'll be seeing that with Uweli. Though you might be seeing her take the passage from Gazey to Fayoum. There is a connecting way from Gazey to Fayoum. So these 2 gates basically show the endpoints of a very large loop. And I just generally always take the Sphinx route first. Anyway, I'm going to pause here. I need to check something that beeped off screen. Check blah 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 blah. I can speak English, really I can. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. The thing I had to check off screen turned out to be me imagining things. So I'm going to turn on the Ring of Fire. And I'm going to do this slow so you can see all the effects. That's the rather unimpressive Ring of Fire effect. The game will only show you one effect. This is the Earth Enchantment effect. It's kind of like Uweli's poison effect, but it's fire around the hands instead of green gas. And then this is Trance of Empathy, which warps reality around you. And I kind of like the blue circles around her feet, so that's the one I tend to have to activate last. Now, this is Outer Gazey. It's not where you're going to find the quest areas, but she moves really fast now. I'm going to check something real quick. Did you give me movement speed? You did not. You gave me casting speed. 93%. What is your run speed? 117%. Your casting speed is 218%. If you were someone who had a lot of different active castings... Oh, wow. Her casting of her wave is basically a blip. Okay. If you were a full-out spellcaster instead of a fist caster, or I guess an axe caster, you would be really loving that range. NASA has something called the Captain's Signet Ring. I'm not entirely sure what all it does. Okay. And she's not over-leveled for this. This is the same level that Whaley was at for this section. She just kills faster than Whaley. Whaley is a slow and steady person. I tend to focus on staying out of range. I use much fewer actually use fewer potions on a Whaley than normal. There's plot. We are not going to plot. No! We have things to fight here! We must... I mean... clear this space for the... Oh, was that something dropped? Oh, no, nothing did drop. Okay, why are you speaking in Old English? You're Greek, aren't you? Well, yes, but Greek myth movies, English accents, or vague, weird American generic accents. I did that joke of Whaley, didn't I? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It bears repeating, though, and it gives me the chance to speak with really fake Old English, which you would actually know better than to use because you have studied the history of English. And you're not making my voice very feminine whatsoever. It sounds, except for it's a little bit of a higher pitch, it sounds more like you give a large, burly, handlebar mustachioed man. And that was really bad. Well, I think that was you, me being you, imitating a large mustachioed man. That's convoluted. Let's not do that again. Oh, 2 hag schemes. Alex, 3. Okay. Whaley went through this a lot slower. Because again, Whaley is an archer, and the main benefit the archers have is survival, being able to stay out of range. She doesn't trap. She doesn't have as much movement speed as I'd like her to have to make that really ultra successful. But she's able to kill things at range, but it does tend to mean she's more careful and considers her approach more. I try to consider her approach more. Don't just barrel through things. I have to barrel through with Miya anyway, because it's not fun if you can't look your opponent into these eye sockets, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, what's the point of adventure if you're going to be shooting things from long range when they can't even do anything against it? Where's the challenge? Right. Anyway, I have to barrel through anyway with her. So I tend to be doing things at a run. When I'm playing melee characters, I tend to do things at a run like this. And which is one of the reasons why my melee characters tend to be perpetually low on health. Oh, no pain, no gain. It's the thrill of the hunt, you see. You're a little bit of a masochist, aren't you? I wouldn't say that. I'm a thrill seeker. I enjoy the adrenaline. And are you having me pontificate on my personality because you're trying to figure out where exactly it should be? A little bit, a little bit. Okay. I went down south here. The only thing, I'm pretty sure the north part was not done by me, by Ueli, on the video that was missing. Oh, I do know I did not go into the pyramids or tombs in the center of the map. I skirted their edges, but I did not go inside them. Ah, yes! Ant lions. This is the first appearance of ant lions in the game. They are rather nasty creatures. They pop out of the ground like daisies. Oh, you're not going to do that to me now, too, are you? Of course I am. Because they pop out of the ground like daisies, it's great. Ueli doesn't seem to like it. Because Ueli uses a bow and tries to stay at long range and gets into near fits of nervous breakdown whenever somebody is within 2 feet of within 10 feet of her. See, we're not going in there. Oh, father. We might talk to the guy. I believe Ueli talked to the guy.
Monsters have broken in here. They must be stopped. If they defy Pharaoh's sarcophagus, terrible things will happen. They're witless beasts. They don't know. A curse was cast on the Pharaoh's mummy. Anyone who defiles it will spread a plague through the land. Men and monsters will be afflicted alike. Somebody has to stop him. If I were any kind of warrior, somebody has to stop him. If I were...
So, the only... You saw the video before this was all conversations. That one seemed to upload fine and doesn't seem corrupted at all. So you know the quest that I'm on. Miya has to... Miya, why don't you go ahead and say, well, there is a, I believe, a high priest staff that is of interest, but we're not going to be doing that because that is one of the quests that's in the video after this one. There is a family guardian where some noblewoman's brother went off and... Why am I not moving? Glitch? I don't think those things have fun. Anyway, there's some sort of family guardian that some noblewoman's brother went off to go activate or something, and of course that's not going to go horribly wrong. Why would it? Of course, the Titans have corrupted magic, well, a lot of the old magics, pre-existing magics, and driven insane a lot of the other supernatural creatures, but there's no reason to think that an ancestral guardian will be among the affected, would there? But yeah, that's the one we're doing, because it is the... In this video that got corrupted, Ueli went to go handle the family guardian issue. That's the only one of the subplots that got handled. As far as I know, it's the only cave she went in. Okay, so there's Shrine of Mastery. Which is going to be practically useless because we've killed everything in this area. Oh, not quite useless. It's like you twitch. And your casting speed on that is so fast. You twitch and something happens. It's like you flick a finger, snap a finger. And right now it's incredibly powerful because of the Shrine of Mastery. Indeed it is, indeed it is. In fact, I do believe I am probably overmaxed on the upgrade. Certainly not the main thing, though. You have not taken me above 6 points on it yet. I'm gonna max out some of the 6 and 8 point things on you before I start working on the 12s. Are you going to give me a pet? I'm thinking about it. I don't know that you're all that you don't need a pet that much. Well, if you consider it, I believe that pets would be affected by my Earth enchantment because they are my allies. Yay! Hang time. Indeed, they would be. But it's a 16 rank thing. You know what? I haven't shown much in the way of pets. I'll go ahead and give you a nightmare. Oh, look! Another hero! It died in friggin... Okay. It died... I don't even know if your Shrine of Mastery was operating at the time. I don't think anything was operating. No! I am just that powerful. You see, I cast Fist. I am the... no, I don't cast Fist right now. I cast Axe. And Axe is a very powerful spell that is incredibly hard to resist. Let's see, is this the... Okay, that's the cave entrance. I think I'm gonna confirm that that's the right cave entrance. Because up here should be the Feyun Passage. And I know the Feyun Passage showed up. And, okay. I kind of want to get to 16 on here because then you can get Stone Skin. That's your first, that's a really good defensive thing. Ooh. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you one in Mastery because there's a pet there too. And there we go. You now can do a pet. And there we go. More intelligence. Why is your strength way down? Probably because... You know, I don't really know. Oh! I know why. The ring that got replaced gave tons of strength. It was a robust ring, gave plus 18% strength. Oh, right. I'm remembering that now. Oh well. Okay, so... I don't need that on number 1. Let's put Summon Nightmare there. Wait. That is... Okay, the Nightmare is a floating eye. Interesting. Okay. And it benefits from my trance, apparently. Let's look at its abilities. 35% chance to dodge attacks, plus 35% chance to avoid projectiles. It is not going to get hit much. And it has a psionic beam. It does 12 damage and 12 vitality damage. It has 120 health and 960 energy. And I think it benefits... Okay. This is the Feyun Passage. We're not going there. We will eventually, because that is one of the corrupted videos. Unless I can fix that video, you will see Miya in that. But that is not what we are doing today. Today we have a brother to rescue. We have a reckless nobleman to rescue from his attempt to get revenge for his brother's deaths. A noble, well-intentioned hint, of course. Okay. You need a name. I have a tendency with pet names since City of Heroes of giving them names that end in E, the E sound, because we had in City of Heroes you had Rocky, Monkey, which were the fire imps, Rocky, Monkey, Ivy, Icy, Frosty, so on. When I had actual masterminds, I gave them specific names, but I'm going to call you Gazey. Okay, Gazey, let's go. Because Starry doesn't sound good. Beholdy doesn't sound good. Gazey sounds kind of bad too. I could call you Mike, but that I've never actually seen Monsters Incorporated. I like Gazey. Gazey is quite is a very nice name for him. Yeah, I don't think a manifestation of the nightmare plane has an actual gender. Hello, priest. I'm beginning to think it doesn't benefit from your fire ability, your earth enchantment, because I don't think it. I actually was considering making you a warfare person. Oh, really? Why? Because then you could get dual wielding. Ooh. What is the warfare's pet? I think the warfare summons soldiers. Come on, Gazey. You don't call your Lord of the Rings pets by Gazey, do you? No, I don't actually. I see here. I have I can't remember. I have a bunch of thematic names and names making references to things. One of my eagles is named Guy, another is named Fox, another is named Sam. The bald eagle is named Sam because Muppets. Oh right, Sam the eagle Sam was bald, but he was mostly blue. Yes, but he had a bald patch on the top. Right, a literal bald patch. He wasn't like a bald eagle bald. True. So will I end up having a core dweller up on beside me too? I think you might. Here we go. Hello.
No, stay back! Don't go in there. It's gone mad. It won't obey me.
Gazey can taste your fear, young Unas. Please calm down. I would not want my pet to get too overexcited.
Don't go in there, I'm telling you. I wouldn't go in there. It had sworn allegiance to my family, but now it has turned on us. You see, it was true. What my ancestors said, there was a guardian here, only it won't obey me. What did I do wrong?
Well, Gazey seems to be looking around.
Oh, what have I done? Oh, what have I done?
Okay, you have run out of things to say and have entered the case of nervous breakdown. Aren't you supposed to be a warrior? I guess this is call for such a massive mistake. There's a call for being a little bit upset. Hello, doggy. And of course, that would take a lot longer. Oh, he killed Gazey. He showed me something, Gazey. Exalted Crest of Life. Less armor. I have plenty of health. Relatively so. I'm going to keep the one that gives me enhanced experience. Sorry. Okay. That took a lot longer with Whaley because it was undead, and Whaley has considerable problems with anything undead. And Whaley has to move a lot. On the other hand, I don't think it got nearly as close to killing Whaley as it did to Miya here. Well, that's because Whaley just does not know how to live. Where is Whaley anyway? I would expect by now that she would be commenting on your comments about her. Commenting on your comments. I am so witty. Well, I suppose she's indisposed at the moment. What do you mean indisposed? Is that something? Oh, nothing.
It's dead, isn't it? Oh, I had hoped to use it against the monsters. It should have followed my command. It was as if it was possessed. My sister, Tatori, must be worried sick about me. I should return to her.
Indeed, you should.
You are a great warrior. As great as my ancestor who first tamed the Guardian. If there were more like you, it would be the monsters who were hiding in fear.
I believe they already are.
I have lost so much to the monsters. I began to think I was cursed with an ill fate. I should return to my sister. She's the one thing I haven't lost. It's as if some spell, some force drove the Guardian mad, made it forget itself. Yes, that must be what happened.
You mean like almost all the other supernatural creatures, barring myself, Ueli, and a couple others here and there? Oh, right. Now that you think about it, that should have been obvious. Well, you should have... Making the attempt was fine, but you should have probably brought more people than just yourself. But how did you get out here past all the monsters? Monsters? Yes, all the monsters in Giza. I suggest you take the long way around outer Giza, go along the south, because I've already cleared that area. Okay. So, after dealing with that, I believe Ueli went back to report to the sister that, hey, I saved your brother, and went to sell stuff. I love the rips in reality that happen around dream users.
Everything I feared, but thank the gods, Unos is alive. Bless you, stranger, for your help. That guardian was not our only family heirloom. Have this. It may come of use.
Excuse me. Is that a flying eye monster around you? Yes, it is.
I doubted that the guardian existed. Perhaps the same evil force that drives the monsters turned the guardian against us.
You think?
I feel assured. I know Unos must travel through dangers to return here, but I have faith he will.
Indeed.
Oh, I won't forget what you have done for me and my brother. Oh, I won't forget what you have done for me and my...
Okay, so... Now, I have considered going to Ueli and getting the labyrinthine caress and giving it to her. I haven't done so for a couple reasons, and one of those is this looks cool. That is the deciding factor. It looks cool, so I keep it on Miya. The other issue, however, is right now Ueli is wearing equipment that she can only wear because of stat bonuses from equipment. So if I'm accidentally remove the wrong piece of equipment, she suddenly can't wear a bunch of stuff. And I have to go through a bunch of steps with including putting the labyrinthine armor and helmet on, equipping Sabretooth, and then I can equip her normal stuff. So yeah, she carries around a sword and a whole separate set of armor because I just trying to imagine her routine in the morning, getting up from camp or whatever inn she's staying at. Okay, let's put the geeky Minotaur helmet on. Okay, I'm much stronger now. Let's put the cuirass on. I could have put that on by itself. Okay, now let's hold the sword. Okay, cool. Now I can take this helmet, take the labyrinthine helmet off, put this helmet on. Okay, cool. Now I can get this armor, take the labyrinthine armor off and put this armor on. Awesome, I am ready. I can put Sabretooth back in its sheath and I can pick up my spear. Her morning routine for getting dressed is just has to be bizarre because of what she has to do to put on her equipment. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, cool. So, I'm going to end this video here. It's probably shorter than the 20 minutes. It may be a little bit longer. Because she kills things quicker than Whaley does. I'm going to... I'm still worried, though. I have this feeling she's going to die a lot more to things like Captain Caveman or Typhon. Because those things do monstrous things when someone's in close to them. Anyway, every class build has its weak points. Of course, Dream has a reputation for being extremely powerful, It is the mastery that came with Immortal Throne. It was not in the original Titan Quest game. So Dream is considered to be incredibly powerful. But anyway, that's it. Talk to you later.